Welcome to a brand new edition of Big Woo Top 20 Countdown. This week, we're counting down the top 20 urban AC songs. Plus, we're talking to our guest, Ariel. Yeah, y'all. Let's get into this countdown. The number 20 song comes from Stokely. This song is called Rare. No, no, no. Let's get into it. Stokely, Rare, number 20 on Big Woo Top 20 Countdown, baby. Y'all know I stole that from Soul Train. Come on now. Yeah, you guys, that was the number 19 song. The awesome Charlie Wilson with "Keep Me in Love." That's what I need to be. I need to be fun. I need to find somebody to keep me in love. Come on now.
It's a
We're
blessing.
talking about guest Ariel. Tell my listeners about yourself, please.
Hello, you guys. I'm so excited to be here, first of all. My name is Ariel. I am a singer, songwriter, dancer, and music producer, born, raised, and based in Los Angeles. I make pop R&B music. I like music that makes people feel good, whether it makes you want to move or whether it makes you want to cry, whatever it is.
Yeah,
That's the reason why I love what I love. So that's the type of energy that I want to extend out, and that's how I want to reach people.
that's awesome. That's awesome. How did you get into music?
Oof. I mean, I have a very musical family, I would say.
Oh,
My
okay.
dad is a bass player, and my aunt is also a singer, but really
Oh, okay.
in my household, my dad was a bass player, and we just sing a lot in my house. He doesn't
Oh,
sing as much as my sister and my mom and I do, but we just sing a lot. I grew up listening to Beyonce, so how can you not sing? And,
yeah,
we'd
yeah,
be in the
yeah,
kitchen singing in
yeah.
three-part harmony. My dad will break out his bass and we'll all start singing. That's just what we do in my house. And I guess I ended up being the one to love it so much that I had to make it my job.
I'm not mad at you. I really am not mad at you. I'm not mad at you. So you're doing a lot. I mean, do you have like how many albums, how many projects do you have out?
I have one EP that's out currently. It's called Exhibition
Okay.
A, my debut
Okay.
EP. And Wednesday night, LA time, but technically 12 a.m. Thursday,
Okay.
I'm releasing a collaboration EP with my friend
Oh,
Jordan
okay.
Trickett. And we released our first song together 2023. So
Okay.
it was a project was in the making. So if you ask me on Thursday, I'll say I have two EPs.
Okay. That's awesome. I'm really happy for you. I'm really, really happy for you. And how did you start what made you guys start you and your friend that's coming out with the EP together? How did you guys start working together? Was it just
Well,
organic?
um, not really, to be honest. My longtime friend, my oldest friend, went to high school with Jordan, and
Okay.
that's her best friend. So I just, we have known each other for quite some time, and he started releasing music while I was in towards the end of my time in college, and I was like, oh my gosh, Jordan, when I graduate, I plan on making a career out of this. This has been my dream since I was a little girl. Um,
Okay.
and he was like, we should make something together. So we made this song called Bahamas together. And then we decided to do another song together. And then
Okay.
I was like, look, we got to make an EP. I feel like we have a good vibe going, and I think we could make a really cohesive, solid project. And that's how that happened.
Oh wow, that is so cool. But you know what? We're gonna talk more to you. But let's get back in this countdown. The number 18 comes from Chris Brown, the legend. He's gonna be his Breezy Bowls happening, I think later on this month. I think I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna try to go to it. I love Chris Brown. Even though he got an attitude, I still
These
love the
girls
brother.
ain't loyal. That's my jam.
Yeah, yeah, man. Let's get into it. Holy Blindfold, number 18, Chris Brown on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, that was number 17 song. Q Parker, he used to be in the group 112. Now he's on his own. He's got a song called Keep On Loving. I kind of like that song. We're talking to our guest, Ariel. Ariel, you said you're a producer as well. How did you get into start producing?
My dad encouraged me. I think I I started falling in love with dance before I even had the idea to produce my own music. And I fell in love with dance through watching Aaliyah music videos over and over and over and over again in my room and learning the dances. And
Yeah.
when you learn, I mean, obviously, I'm a very musical person. That's what I do, it's my career. But when you combine a love for music and a love for dance, you kind of focus on the design of the music, the production of the
That's
music.
true.
That's what you hear, that's what you're moving to.
That's
And
true.
when I started to notice that a little bit more, it was Timbaland because Timbaland was Aaliyah's producer for the One in a Million album. I
Yes,
was
I
just
remember that.
like, oh, this is kind of tight. This would be awesome. And I never really, still for years, I didn't plan on being a producer, but when I started working on my debut EP in
Mm-hmm.
2021, I originally, my first single was produced by someone else. And then I kind of just realized I didn't want to fully rly on other people 100% of the time. And
Mm.
I had an interest in production. So my dad said, you know what? He's also he used to produce music as well. He was like, you know what?
Oh, okay.
Just produce it yourself. Nowadays you can produce music on your phone even. Just produce it
That's true.
yourself. And I gave it a shot and I had so much fun. I fell in love with that as well. And I produced the remaining four songs on my EP.
Wow, wow. Do you plan on coming out with a full-length album, or are you just good with EPs and singles right now?
I 100% plan on coming out with a full-length album. Albums are so underrated nowadays. I
Mm-hmm.
think I've been releasing EPs just for where I'm at in the stage of my career. But an album will 100% be coming. I can't tell you when, can't tell you what it's about, but that's happening for sure, at some point.
That, that's awesome. But we're going to talk more to you. Plus, we're going to play one of your songs next. But the number 16 song comes from Jay Brown featuring October London. This song is called Just a Matter of Time. Let's get into it. Jay Brown featuring October London, Just a Matter of Time. Number 16 on Big Woo! Stop 20 countdown, baby. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, that was number 15, Kiki Palmer with 125 degrees. I think she was in is she in that movie with Eddie Murphy? Is that her
Yes,
or is
that's her.
that Tiana Taylor?
That's
Oh, I thought it was
her.
Tiana. Oh, because I get them all mixed up. I'm like a white person. All black people look the same to me.
No, no, that's Kiki. That's my
Yeah, it is Kiki.
girl.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
But she's
on
doing really
Prime.
good. I'm proud of her. I'm very proud of
I
her,
really
man. Very
am.
proud. Yeah, and now it's time to get into one of your songs. First extra song of the week is called ooh, Name on the Dance Floor. Tell me about this song, please. Name on the dance floor.
I think I know that is the production that I'm the most proud of. Um,
Uh-huh.
what can I tell you about this song that's PG-13? Um,
Uh-oh.
it is inspired by Lust at First Sight. What I
Okay.
like to
Oh, I'm not
say.
mad at you. Okay, I'm
Okay,
with
I
you.
am mad at
I'm
me
with
either.
you.
Lust at First Sight,
Mhm.
which is something I experienced very deeply, very, very
Oh,
deeply one night in West Hollywood.
oh, okay.
And the song is essentially about, I'm like, how do I keep this? How do I keep this PG? Um, Making love on a dance floor,
Oh,
which is kind of a metaphor, kind of not, but I'll let y'all do the thinking.
oh, okay. Let's get into it. Hopefully, I won't get banned for this. Let's get into it. Name on the Dance Floor by Ariel, the first extra song of the week on Big Woo Top 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah, yeah, y'all. Don't ask me to sing it because sing those kind of things.
See, no curse words, so hopefully you don't get banned. And
No,
the meaning is hidden under, so y'all just gotta focus when you listen to it. You'll
well, I know exactly what you're talking about. We're not gonna talk about that. Let's just say I've been there. Oh, no, we're not gonna talk about it. I was on my knees, but I wasn't praying. But we're not gonna talk about that. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. Let's stop. It's all about you. Now, Ariel, you're doing a lot. What and is it safe to say that Aaliyah is one of your biggest influence?
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, I think I would say she's one of my biggest influences because of the time of basically how old I was when I first started listening to her. I was in
Yeah,
seventh grade and I was obsessed with her in middle school. And middle school is a very transformative period.
yes, it
And
is.
even though I don't have that same childlike obsession that I did in middle school, I
Mm-hmm.
find myself always referring back to her, um,
Mm-hmm.
and referring back to things that I loved about her artistry and about her career. I think in some ways I identify with her more than I do Beyonce. And for those who know me,
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce is my biggest inspiration in life. I've
That's
been
right.
listening to
That's
the
right.
girl since I was a wee tot. And but
Would you
something
spend
about
$300 for the show?
and it
To sit all the way in the back? Would you spend $300?
oh and would. The only thing is my mom
Oh
got the
my
last
God.
tickets, so I didn't spend it. But it was a birthday present. But yeah, I would. I
Oh,
love Beyonce. I love her so much. But with Aaliyah, even though I don't have that same childlike obsession, like I said, I think I just relate to her a little bit more in terms of um, mentality. I think and just day to day mentality. Like I don't have the swag that Aaliyah has, but I'm a little bit
okay.
more, chill and laid back as opposed to super glamorous and all of that. But don't get me wrong, Beyonce, I love you, girl. You
Oh,
what?
well, that's right. That's right. That's right. You know, we're going to talk more to you, but let's get back in this countdown. The number 14 song comes from one of my favorites. It's by Milo Waters. This song was called Worth It. Let's get into it. Worth It by
Ooh,
Milo Waters on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. You guys, you guys, we did three in a row for you. We did Milo Waters with Worth It. I never heard that song before in my life. Number 13 was Leela James with Right On Time. I love Leela James, one of my favorite. Another one is the number 12 song was the legend of this countdown, Tamar Braxton with You on You. Tamar, you can say whatever you want to say about her. She looks like Janice from the Muppets, but she still is. She can still sing her
oh
behind
Lord.
her. I know it's gonna get me messed up.
I ain't saying nothing, y'all.
I'm like, you know what? That's the reason I don't say anything about the Beyonce because I don't want no beehive coming after me. But then we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about Beyonce. We're not gonna talk about you love her, so I'm not gonna say anything bad. You
The
know,
beehive,
so
the beehive will come, I promise.
yeah, they will come for me. I ain't trying to get into it. But you guys, it's time to get into the comedy corner. The comedy corner is by one of my very favorite comedians. His name is Home Alone. Let's get into it. The comedy of Home Alone. The comedy corner of Big Old Stop 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah. Y'all, that was a very, very funny Home Alone. That's one of the comedians I really want to be like. I love his style. I mean, can you believe it, man? 2025, 15 years since I've been on the comedy stage. We're coming back. We're coming back, y'all.
Okay.
Got a show coming up in October, y'all. I'm excited. We're talking to our guest Ariel. I apologize. I made it about me for a second because this is my show.
I'm about to say no. You better spit your game. Yeah.
but we're talking to our guest Ariel. Ariel, man, do you ever get mad because people we often refer to Ariel for the Little Mermaid? You get mad about that when people say that?
No, just because I literally was named after the Little Mermaid.
Oh, you were.
I was. I was.
Wow.
So,
For real?
yeah. And people remember, it helps people remember my name. So I can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. 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 So you just like whatever. It's all good for me.
Yeah, I'm
You.
like,
I wish I had the
yeah, the
Little
Little
Mermaid money.
Mermaid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Give me the Little Mermaid money too. So
Okay. I'm saying I could be the Little Mermaid. Just give me the check.
for real, for real. And I don't want to get too deep with you. I don't want to get into your business. We're gonna know what we're gonna get into your business a little bit later. But you know what? Where do you see yourself the next 5 years?
I for sure see an album out and promoted, but also I wouldn't, I guess that's not a good one because I plan to make tons and tons of albums.
Okay.
Um, but in the next 5 years, I see myself I see myself in, opening for major
Hmm.
artists in arenas.
Okay.
Of course,
Okay.
I plan to be the one performing in the arenas someday, but I think just a little more
Mhm.
realistic of a goal is opening for one, two, or three of these artists
That'd
and
be hard.
taking it slow, you know? Um, I have goals for 5 years into the future, but I find that focusing on the present makes me more successful and it keeps me happier, you know? It
That's
keeps me more
right.
at
Definitely.
peace. But there are little things that you want to shoot for, and that, for example, is one of them.
That's awesome.
Mhm.
That's awesome. But you know, we're gonna talk more to you, but let's get back in this countdown. The number 11 song comes from Century. This song is called Only Human. Let's get into it. Only Human by Century, number 11 on Big Ol' Stop 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, we did the number 10 song with 803 Fresh with Boots on the Ground. I just finally heard that song for the first time ever. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, okay, maybe you know what? I'm a little bit older. Maybe that's why I don't. I'm not like into the laffy tappy and shit. I
I'm
mean,
like, let me get my fan out. Wooden fan.
but that's you know what they had that. I went to a concert this past Saturday and they had their all songs were out. They
Oh
had their
yeah.
fans out and everything. Oh yeah, black people,
Oh
we got to
no.
bring our fans out,
We don't
especially
play.
when we don't play, especially when it's hot. Especially
Hmm.
when it's hot. Black folks,
Oh.
we the heat, but come on now. It's time to get this to the second extra song of the week. Second extra song of the week is another song by you. Tell me a little bit about this. This song is called "Not Myself." Tell
Hmm.
me about that.
Not Myself is actually the third single off of my new EP that comes out on Wednesday. And
Oh, okay.
it's about the, I guess, somewhat sad, very short-term sad part of being in love where you miss them a lot when they're not with you. And
Yeah,
for example, think about if you're in a long distance relationship and say you can't see that person for another month or two. You know, it's so
yeah.
easy to sit and wallow and be sad and miss that person. And that's okay. You should miss that person. But sometimes you're just like, I don't want to cry all day. Let me just go to the club and let me just go dance. Dance until I
I'm with you.
forget this. Um,
I'm with
I don't drink that much, but some people even say, let me go to the bar and let me go drink until I forget this, you know, and I kind of talk
you.
about that as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's not really a sad song. It is kind of a romantic song, but it's like one of the less fun parts of being in love. You want to dance?
Let's do
Yeah.
We can dance to it too.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it. The second next song of the week, not myself tonight. I would say not tonight. That's it. Is it not myself or not tonight? Not myself. Let's get into it. Not myself on big. Woo! Stop 20 countdown. Yeah, yeah. That's terrible when you know that's really terrible when you mess up the song's name when the artist is with you. That's terrible. That's terrible. That's bad, man. Don't call yourself a DJ anymore. We just played Ariel with Not Myself. I like that. That was really, really cool. Really, really good. And I always tell people how me and the artist Norris, me and her, we actually, I was at a show with this dude named Farillo, and I forgot the other dude's name. Don't get me started. But we actually met backstage. So I was about to perform. I was the doorman,
Hmm.
but I was also there to perform as well. And so we struck up a conversation, stuff that we talked about personal stuff, and I'm not gonna tell you everything I talked about because you don't need to know. You don't need to know all
Right,
my
y'all don't
business.
need to know.
I'll put her business out, but I won't put my business out. Oh,
That's why we here.
and she was really great. She was really great. I said, you got to come on my show. You got to come on my podcast. And so we hooked up since then. Musically, we have to do. You know what? We're gonna have to do a song together. Come on now. Come
I'm
on now.
saying.
Let me know. Let me know, man. I'm
Hey.
here. I'm here. You got me. You
Okay.
know.
Hey, you
So
got
to
me.
take so to take advantage of this 20 more than 25 years experience, but we're not gonna talk about that. Um, Ariel, you're doing a lot. You've done a lot. Um, what's one? Did I ask you this already? I don't know if I asked you this already. But what's one thing that you would really love to do that you haven't done before?
Mm, oh my gosh. That I have not done before.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I would want to backup dance.
Oh, okay.
I have danced for someone my last year of college. I
Oh, you
was a
did.
backup dancer for an artist that went to my school who opened for
Oh,
Flo Milli. And it's nice to be able to sometimes do the things you love
yeah,
separately and not while you're doing everything else. Um,
that's right.
so, like I've written songs for other people and I've sung backup before, but I'd love to be a backup dancer in a music video. I think that would be so dope. That would be so dope. Yeah.
That'd be really awesome. I would love to see that. You maybe like might be in one of my music videos. But anyways, we're not going. You never know. We never
But
know.
we can talk.
Yeah, we can definitely talk. But let's get back in this countdown. The number nine song comes from Summer Walker. This song is called "Heart of a Woman." Let's get
Ooh,
into it. "Heart of a Woman" by Summer Walker. You say what? What would you say,
love that
Ariel?
song. Heart of a woman. That's my
All right
jam.
now. All right now. So let's get into it. "Heart of a Woman" by Summer Walker, number nine on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. Yeah, y'all, we did wow, we did a three in a row for you. We did Summer Walker with Heart of a Woman. Number eight was Neo with Show Me. And number seven was, oh my goodness, Your Girl featuring Tank. She's coming back. She might be gone physically, but she's coming back spiritually. And we're talking about our girl Aaliyah.
Oh,
That song was called Gone. Oh, I actually
okay.
like that. Can't wait. Her and Tank. You know, her and Tank were friends in real life.
Yeah, if I'm correct, I think he sang background for her.
Yeah.
And,
That song called
and
Come Over.
yeah, 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 yeah. It was Come Over. Come over.
Yeah,
Can I
yeah.
come over?
That
Yes.
song, I love that song. It's absolutely one of my favorites, man. So now they're come out with a new album probably by the end of the year of some of her unreleased vocals. So hopefully, I'm here for that. I'm not usually here for
Okay.
people for dead people's coming out, but I'm definitely here for her because
Right.
we
Same here. I'll
uh,
listen to anything, Aaliyah.
yeah, man. But now it's time to get into the Independence Gem of the Week. It's your song, For My Angel. Oh, man, this is self-explanatory, but go ahead, explain it to me, please.
Well, my grandmother passed away a couple years ago, and that was real abrupt. I really got into that real quick. And my dad was really close to her. She was a single mother, and she was his heart.
Yeah.
When she passed, not I felt like I lost not only my grandmother, but I felt like I was scared to lose my dad as well, not physically, but he
Yeah.
was just so pained by this loss. And I always
Okay.
was afraid of my grandmother passing away. One, because that's my grandma, but two, I didn't know how my father would react. And he kind of just gave everyone the cold shoulder. And
Mhm.
I'm the oldest daughter of four, so I kind of had this daddy's little girl thing going on. And
Yeah.
he was even treating me differently,
Wow.
which was how I knew, and not because he was, mean or wrong or anything. That's just how hurt he was. I remember when
Mm.
she passed, he didn't even want to talk to me on the phone. And that is, in
Wow.
all 23 years of my life, that has never been the case. And
Yeah.
the song is, yes, about her, but it's really about his grief. And honestly, it's for everybody who's been through grief. And at the end of the song, it kind of gets into how after the funeral, after the memorial service, he was finally able to just let go and accept the fact that she was gone. And once he accepted that, his heart was open to other people again and to his family. And so, yeah, anyone out there who's dealing with grief, I mean, it may take a long time to get over it, but you'll be okay. And you may not ever, genuinely get over losing somebody, but it'll
Yeah.
get better and you'll start to see the good in life again at some point. I love this song very much.
Let's get into it. The independent song of the week, independent jam of the week. Ariel with "For My Angel." It's going on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown. Yeah. Yeah, yo, that was "For My Angel." I wish I knew the words. I would sing it. I would ruin your song. I would ruin your song. How
No,
about
no,
this? I'm gonna
don't say that. You would add
come
to
up with a,
it.
I'm gonna come up with a remix. This is a remix. For my angel, you're my angel. I miss you every single day. I love you, Grandma. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You talking about you gonna ruin it. No.
That was just a freestyle remix. But you're an artist. What's the most important thing about your music? Well, what's one thing that you really, really, really is so important?
Ooh, the most important thing about my music, I think, is the first word that came to mind when you asked me that question was vulnerability. And I don't think I've ever said that, but I think I feel that that's true. I think being vulnerable in your art, period, is important because art is the opportunity, creation is the opportunity to be like your childlike self again. And kids are
Yeah,
vulnerable. And you
yeah,
cannot, creativity, I think everybody's creative, but some people
yeah,
are more creative than others because they are not willing to be vulnerable. They're not willing to mess up. They're not willing to say something that might sound crazy. You
yeah.
have to just put it all out there. Even if you don't release everything, you need to spit it out. And
Sure.
that's the most important thing, I think, with my relationship between myself and music. And in terms
Mm,
of the music that people hear and the relationship between others and my music, I want people to know that it's okay to be vulnerable, to be yourself, and to make decisions that people might not like, but
sure.
a decision that you want. Happiness is my goal, and I hope that people is my true goal in life, and I hope that people kind of understand, and maybe not, maybe they won't relate, but I hope that the more they listen to the music, the more they're inspired to reach for happiness. And vulnerability, frankly, is a way to get there.
That's right. That's right. I love that. I love that. But you know, we're gonna talk more to you. We're gonna get into your business next. But let's get back in this countdown. Number six song comes from SZA. The song was called 30 for 30 featuring Kendrick Lamar. Let's get into it. SZA, 30 for 30 featuring Kendrick Lamar. Number six on Big Old Stop 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, that was number five song. Leon Thomas with Mutts. Now it's time to get into your business. Ariel, what's your love life look like? I
Oh my
don't
God.
get shy. I'm asking everybody's business. I'm do that because I don't got one right now, so I got to get in everybody's business. Let me know. Shout
I
out your boo thing.
I am taken. I am
Okay.
taken.
Shout out your boo thing.
Shout out to Boo Thang. You know who you are, girl. Shout out. I love
Okay.
you.
Okay.
She
You say
already
you
knows
what?
she's gonna watch this and she's gonna be like, what? Give me a shout out? Yes,
Okay.
I did.
Okay. You don't want everybody in your business. Okay. Especially me. Because I get in your business real quick. Okay. And how's being who you are, how has that affected your musical style?
Mm. Being where I am spiritually or
Who you are
romantically?
physically, romantically, and stuff like that.
Ooh. I think, honestly, I think when you're around people that love you for exactly who you are, it makes
Mhm.
it easier to be vulnerable. It really does. I mean, it's encouraging for to hear people. I don't want to say you should wait for acceptance, but it's encouraging to be able to screw up and to try new things and for people to just still be enamored by you or to still love being around you because that's who you are. And when you're surrounded by people who are really there for you, it's easier for you to be you. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I think that kind of ties in
yeah,
romantically and spiritually. You know,
that's right.
it's the
Very
people
definitely.
you're around, truly.
You're right. You're definitely right. We're gonna talk more to you. I'm gonna get some inspiration from you next. But let's get back. Let's get back into this countdown. The old school gem of the week. Wow. This is actually going to be broadcast September 11th. Wow, I can't believe. You know what? It's this man's birthday. I love this dude. He opened for Janet Jackson in 2023, but everybody knows this man. He's been in the Fast and Furious. Let's see if you know. Let's see if you know him. He was in the Fast and Furious. He's a rapper. Uh, uh, what's
Wiz
it called?
Khalifa?
He did a song about Austin Powers. Let's see what else. What else? He has a song about codes, about area codes.
I don't know. Look, I know me some Janet
I
Jackson.
got,
But who is this person?
I got
Wait. In 2023, I went to that concert. Is it Ludacris?
yes.
I went to that concert and Ludacris
Yes,
opened.
so did I.
Yes.
So did I. Ludacris. And this is a song called What's Your Fantasy? Let's get into it. Happy birthday, Ludacris. What's Your Fantasy? The old school gem of the week on Big Woo! Stop 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah. Yeah, y'all, that was, but I wanna lick you from your head to your toes, and I
Oh,
wanna
that's the jam.
get down to the down to the down to the, I wanna dot thing you wanna leave, I better got know what's your fantasy? Yeah. We're talking to our guest, Ariel. And usually I would have get into your business, but we already got your business. But now we're gonna get like a minute. Give me an inspiration, a minute of inspiration that you want somebody who would just give me something inspirational. Say something nice.
Be you no matter what. It is so cliche and it's so simple, but that is something that I've been working on and working through and working with the last 5 to 6 years at this point. Because when I decided to choose me and be myself,
Mhm.
everything after that became easier. I mean, life isn't easy, but I mean, when you, for example, when I told my family that I wanted to be a singer, despite the fact that they wanted me to have a high paying 6 figure guaranteeing job, that
Mhm.
was the hardest thing I ever had to do. But when I chose myself, it made it
Mhm.
so easy or so much easier to choose myself the next day and the day after and the day after to the point that coming out to my family as bisexual was 10 times easier than when I told them that I was going to be a singer.
Wow.
And for some people they might be like, "Oh, that's not that scary," but truly just take a chance on yourself today or tomorrow and do something for you. Do it again the next day and do it again the next day. Some days are going to be harder than others, but 10 years from now, you can be so happy. I promise you. Just be you. That's what was on my heart today. I was thinking about this a lot. Choose you. I'm glad that for anyone who's listening, I'm glad that I had the opportunity to say that.
Yeah, that's what people really need to hear. People are so busy, fluffed up. Oh, do this and do that, knowing they ain't doing it, but you're doing it. That's awesome. I give you props, everlasting props for that. But you guys, let's get back in this countdown because that's the reason why we're here. The number four song comes from ah, Coco Jones. This song is called Taste. Let's get into it. Taste
Oh,
by
I like
Coco
that one.
Jones on Big Old Stop 20, so do I. On Big Old Stop 20 Countdown, baby. Yeah. You guys, we did three in a row for you. We did Coco Jones with Taste. Number three was Kevin Ross with Love in the Middle. Number two was another Chris Brown jam. This song was called Residuals. Now it's time to get into the number one song. The number one song, I did a guessing game last week, but we're gonna do another one for you. She influenced Beyonce. Her first album came
Tina
out.
Turner.
Let's see if huh?
Tina Turner.
No.
Mariah.
Uh, yes, that's it. Mariah Carey. Yeah, she got the number one song.
Type
It's one of my
Dangerous.
favorites. Yes, that's the number one song.
I'm telling y'all, I know my Beyonce. I
Love,
know my
I love,
Mariah too.
I love Mariah. I cannot wait, man. I've been rocking with her since Vision of Love. 35 years old. I can't
Mm,
believe it's been 35 years. Wow.
I
So
got
let's
a
do
vision of love. Yes,
yeah.
Mariah.
To the ups, to the downs, we still around, man. And this is our newest song, Type Dangerous, Mariah Carey. Let's get into it. On big top 20 countdown, baby. Yeah, yeah. I like it with the dangerous type. Da, da. I don't know.
Dangerous.
I'm gonna say first. I came in the door, bumped it, bump forward.
Yeah.
Some of them hating assholes, you know what I'm saying? Don't know the meaning
That
of
time.
walking the
Don't have time for the rigmarole.
All right now. You know, I love me some Mariah, man. You even
Okay.
it's all not so good. We love you,
I'm
Mariah.
saying we
All right,
love you, girl.
it's so real. But Ariel, how can people reach you?
You guys can find me on all social media. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at my name is Ariel. You can find me on Twitter. My name is Ariel __ Ariel. Essentially, if you go to my Instagram, you can click the link in my bio and you'll find all of my social media. You can find my music, my Spotify, Apple Music page. It's going to be under ARIEL, all caps. And follow, stream, subscribe on YouTube. Let's stay connected because I want to connect with you guys on a spiritual level, and I think we can do that through music.
Yes, yes, yes. I want to say thank you very much to my
Thank
guest,
you.
Ariel. You were just it's just a pleasure to have you. Really, really, really great. Really great having you. And man, I can't believe this is the second show of our 10th season. Can't believe we're still doing it 10 seasons
Look
later.
at
But
you
you know what,
going.
y'all? All good things must come to an end. So this is our final season, y'all. And this is like our wow, 360 something show. Don't ask me. We've been
Whew.
doing it for a long time. I'm gonna say thank you so much to all the stations that carry us: the Block FM, Spreaker, Apple Music, Podcast Awards, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Every single listener, every single one who's held me up. If you all want to reach me, it's www.linktree.com/OLUSHEYI.banjo. And immediately after this podcast, we're going to be world premiering my brand new video, Move for Jesus. I'm very excited for you guys. And it's
Hallelujah.
hallelujah. Um,
Hallelujah.
that's gonna be the first single from my greatest hits volume two. Not one, two. We're gonna be celebrating 20 years next year, so we got so many great things happening. But you guys, thought for the week is keep your head up no matter what anybody else says or does to you. And the gospel song of the week, we're gonna end it with Tasha Cobbs featuring John Legend. This song is called Church. Let's get into it. Church, the gospel song of the week. May God bless you. May God keep you until we meet again.